2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. We're at the beautiful Pebble Beach Golf Links. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, the opener's a soft one.
It is, just around the 385-yard mark. Player's going to take out a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, at the corner of the bunkers there, and the second shot pretty straight away with a short iron.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Oh, absolutely flushed. Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Get excited. This could go in. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Well, this should find the short grass. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. A bit long on that one. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Left yourself an opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looking really good, this one. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. And this effort by Justin Thomas, getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Putting for a par now. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Going with the hybrid.
This one headed out to the left.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's have a look at this highlight. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot. And in the hole. Second shot here on the fifth. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Nine feet to the cup. It's got a chance. Well done. And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard. Good playing from Justin Thomas. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Rich, this event used to be known as the clam bake back in the day. It was about celebrities getting together with professionals and having a good time. And I love the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am has kept the authenticity of this event right throughout its 60, 70 years history. What do you love about it?
Well, I love the fact that, of what you just said. I think that getting the professionals together with a lot of celebrities, the tops in their profession, they get to come out and join up and have a really fun, relaxing week. Yes, there's a lot of money to play for. Yes, it's big points on the FedEx Cup point. But listen, you're out playing Pebble Beach. You're out playing Spyglass. How difficult can it be? And even Monterey Peninsula. Holy cannoli. That trifecta of golf courses, forget about it. Put me in 8 days a week, Coach. I'd love to play in this thing again. I just think that the camaraderie that we see year in and year out between the professionals and the celebrities is second to none. I think that's why it shows up so well on TV.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Ouch, that hurts. 7 feet to the cup. Looking good. Nicely holed and for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says threes need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
That's a little unpredictable. Hope that ends up all right. That's going to find the water, sadly. It's always a good view playing from an elevated position to the green. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And back to the course with the live action. And here we are with their fourth. 4 strokes off the lead. Time for the 5th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. This is a good chance. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
That's nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's disappointing.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. That will work. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
Third shot now.
Don't know about you, Beamer, but I would have loved to have hit a shot of that calibre. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And as we continue alongside the beach, the coastline here, it is a spectacular scene, the 10th, isn't it?
It certainly is. I don't know if I love any hole more at Pebble Beach than this one right here. You want to aim down the left-hand side, but avoid those big bunkers. And from there, you want to try and land it short of the green and bounce it on. Anything landing on the green, though, could go shooting over the green and into a nasty spot.
I don't think you planned for that. There have been a lot of players that have come out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with a final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Here's their 6th shot. And their 7th shot coming up. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Such soft hands.
That's well holed. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 9th. What a shot from the bunker. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Wonderful shot.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Just look at how they get this ball up and out of the sand.
Sitting at 7 over for the day. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Playing their 4th shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Currently at +9 for the day. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Out of the sand and into the hole.
Well, that was almost in the hole for Thomas. And that's the line, the sand. Time now for the fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. A 7-footer right here. Nice stroke. That gets the job done. Currently at 11 over for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. This would be a great up and down. Par putt coming up here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Okay, steady now. This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko. Sitting at -4. Currently tied for 4th place. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green. 4 right.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Solid putt, that. Let's return to live play now. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Reached the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. This one started out on a good line. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf. Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Well, what happened there? They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. A bogey putt awaits. Ooh. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And that putt will drop. Well done. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Makes this from way downtown.
Wonderful effort. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Justin Thomas currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short 3rd shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Playing their fourth shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Lining up now this shot from the fairway bunker. Come on, practice makes better. Here's their seventh shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.